Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I have added my lace and we're going to get to work on this pocket. And I'm going to try really hard to finish this journal in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow a sketch from My Favorite Things. It's sketch 558. So right here, I'm going to follow that for our journal card. And I'm going to glue this onto this piece here. I've already backed this cardstock just to save some time on filming. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add regular glue to this and just get this all glued down. So I'm going to use this as my background on here. Now this is not quite wide enough for this book page, so I'm just going to cut the excess off because I don't want a collage on this at all. And I'm just going to spread the glue out. There we go. Flip that over. Cut that. Cut that off. Trim this part of the book page off, and there we go. Now, I have figured that I need pieces that are 2 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide, and that'll leave this fun dot border in between those. So let's go ahead and get that, and I'm actually going to mat them as well. So let's get these cut. So I know this needs to be 1.5 inches wide. And at 1.5, I'm going to cut off that bird. So I'm going to trim this down a little and see if I can get the whole bird in there. Nope, I need to trim a little more. Here we go. That's pretty good. Now this needs to be 2 inches high. And I think that'll be good. And we'll get 2 birds in there. So here's one piece. All right, this here, I want to get this is, if I wanted to get 2 inches off of that. Cut that bird off because it's not even a full bird anyway. Okay, so this can be 1.5 inches wide. And I'm just paying attention to the orientation and what I want on my images here. That should be 2 inches tall by 1.5. Yep, so there's another one. Now I think for the other one I was going to do I could do this, move this here, put that there, and do that here. So let's see, 1.5 inches. No, this needs to be 1.5 inches this way. By 2 inches tall. There's that one. Okay. Now the next one is going to be this. So what does 2 inches give me here? 2 inches is good right there. Now we need this to be 1.5 inches wide. And we are going to separate this. I am going to get this separated so that it doesn't blend with the dots so much. We've got another bird one. I wonder if this is already 1.5. It is. So I could put that one there. And then, I don't think this is 2. Nope. So let's get maybe this one right here. 2 inches tall. By 1.5 inches wide. I'm okay with that. All right, so now I've got some of our boho blue that we have sitting here, so I'm going to cut them at 2 1/8. By 1 5/8. And I need 6 of them. So there's 3. Let's see how wide this is. 2 1/8, that's already 2 1/8, beautiful. 5 1/8, I mean 1 5/8. All right, so we've got our mats for that. Let's go ahead and mat all these pieces. Set that aside for now. Okay. So now we just need to attach this, since this is going to give this a little tiny border. That is not the right length. See if I can pull this off. How tall is this? 2 inches. That one's short, so we'll have to cut another one. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I cut some of them wrong, so I need to cut a couple more. Just checking them to make sure they're matted, they'll mat fine. Okay, I need to cut a couple more. So we need to go 2 1/8. By 1 5/8. Make sure these will fit. Yep. Okay. Now, these are all matted, so now we can get them on our card. Okay. So I think I want that one there, and I'm just going to line them up with the edge here. See what I have. Going to be like that. So and when I'm all done, I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to lay the top first, then the bottom one, so I can center that other one a lot easier. Okay. It looks like that's about centered there. That looks good. Now we'll come and do this side. Just making sure the edges are as lined up as I can get them. Now the last piece. Okay, there is our journal card. I'm going to let this sit and dry. I want around the corners, but it's best to do it when it's dry. So we're just going to set that aside. We're going to work on our journal, the cover piece for our journal, and then we'll work on the last two tags. So I had this piece that we made. And I was messing around before I got the video back on, but I thought it would be nice just to have something simple. Now I usually go all out, but I thought it would be nice just to have this flower on here with a little tag, and then attach it just like this to the journal cover. I think that's pretty as it is. I don't think it needs anything else. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm going to put this tag on. And I thought that would be very pretty on the journal cover, and it doesn't need anything else. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to attach this just because it's on the cover. It'll get probably a lot of wear and tear. So I'm going to put it on with this glue. I just want to make sure it's stuck on there really, really good. I mean, the other glue I'm sure is just fine, but. And the other thing about having a journal cover is you know which is the front and which is the back. So, or a focal point on your journal cover. Because I've done some without, and then I end up flipping things this way and that way because I kept it pretty straight, I knew which was the front, but I have mixed it up to the point that I put my pages in upside down because I thought an area was, you know, I just got it flipped around. So it's always good to have that. I'm just removing some glue here. There we go. Okay, there's our cover of our journal. I think that's so pretty. Oh my Lord. Let's see if this is dry enough so I can put this away. And then we'll work on these two pieces here. Those are the last two pieces that I need to have finished. But I'm going to round these corners really quick. All right, there's the rounded corners of that journal card, and that's just going to sit right in here. Oh, I love that. There we go. And it's already covered in the back. I didn't make sure. Yep. And as you can see there, I've already added the flower. So all we need now are those two journal cards done and a closure. So for these, Really Robin Stamps did a recent video on collage stamping. And I thought it was so perfect for this. And I'm trying to do it by memory, but I know I printed her instructions. Which you can find on her blog. So we're going to do that. And I just have to decide what stamp sets I want to use. And I'm going to need my brushes. I've got my ink colors over there. Move that. And there's this stamp set and the other one that came as a set, Lovely and Sweet, that has some great, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go with the leaf though. I think we're just going to stick with this set. Okay, so now I need to choose some colors. So we'll start with one. See, I don't need a mat under that, but I will need this paper. Move a couple things out of my way here that I don't need. Okay, I don't need these. That over there. Okay, find my blue brush. Okay, so I think this first one, let's see. I want to see what colors are there. It doesn't really matter what color I pick. Okay, so we're gonna pick, I'm gonna do one that has the blues, so we're gonna use these two blues that are in the set that's in the paper colors. And then for my standout color, I think I'm going to do Calypso Coral. That's nice and bright. Okay, so then use these three colors. Now I need to she had us mask. Maybe it's over here. If I can't find the masking paper quick enough, we'll do something else. I just want the collage effect that's going to be on there. No, I can't find it quick enough. Okay, so we're not going to mask. I'm going to collage, and then we'll get a focal point right here. So, I think I'm going to start with this Field Notes one. And first I want to see what it looks like. And I'm going to do my darkest color first. Okay, I like full strength, that's fine. So I'm actually going to go here. I'm going to flip this around and do it upside down here. And then I will do some here. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so I have those 3 there. I'm going to clean that off. Then I'm going to grab my blending brush. I'm going to put the same ink color we were just using, get it on my brush, and go in and do some around here, around where you stamped in that same color. I'm just going to go over the stamp like this. Okay, there's that. Now my next one we're going to do is in boho glue. And I'm going to do the grid. Maybe I want to do it kind of like at an angle. Do that right there. Grab this grid and do that maybe right in here. I'll add some down here. Actually going to add a little right there in the corner, and that's it, I think. So we've got it kind of 3 different places, and the one I'm following with hers is something like this, so I'm not exactly following it. I seem to like to stay to the side instead of going over, but let's see how it turns out. Okay, so now we're going to grab that boho blue we just used, and we're going to go in with that in there. Okay, there's the blues. Now we are going to use the Calypso Coral, and I want to use this flower right here. I'm going to add some right here. I'm going to add one right here. How about some right there? I am going to add one over here. Then I'm going to do a little bit on the ends here. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, now we're going to grab some of this and color in around there. Okay, let's see. That's kind of cool. I think I want to go in with some more blue right around here a little bit. I kind of like that, and I don't feel like I need to have a big focal point. This is just a fun journal card on there, so I kind of like that. So I'm going to round the corners and call that one done. Okay. So that one can go in this first pocket right here. There's a fun journal card there that can be decorated further. I really like that. Now we just need to do the one for the back. I'm going to pick a different stamp set and some of our different colors here. I may go browns. Alright, so Notes of Nature. Let's see, what else can we use here? I think we're going to play with this enchanted butterfly. I think that will be fun. But I am going to get the Notes of Nature back out because we can use some of the background elements of it. Yeah. So I'm actually going to do, we have pecan pie and crumb cake. And I think my pop of color, I'm going to do, let's see how that purple would look. Fresh freesia. Okay, don't need any of these. I need brown and purple. And we're going to start with our darker one first. I'm going to do the same pattern with it going this way, and I'm going to try to go in the center of the page. Okay, I do want to get my black mat for this, because these are photopolymer. Here we go. And I think I want to do, these are large images. I'm going to use this one. Now these are reversible. I'm not going to use the reversible because we're going to use our brush to get the colors in. But I'm going to use this. And pecan pie. I've only played once with this. See, probably right there. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to clean this off. Grab my brown. And I'm just going lightly, and if I need more color I can push on a little bit, but I'm just going lightly so I don't get it too dark. Okay, that looks good there. Now I'm going to switch to crumb cake. And let's see, what do I want to use for crumb cake? Use this leaf. Actually, no, I want to use the grid. Okay, let's see how that goes, and then we'll grab some of this and go over here. I'm going to go around the edges here too. There's that. And I'm just going to go around here a little bit. Okay, so now our next thing is the purple. That's kind of too big. Might need to do something like this and put some of these in. I think that'll be good. Okay, let's see what that looks like. kind of cool, but it's missing something. So I think I'm going to grab this one and maybe just how about these dots? Try those dots. Or the leaf. Put some leaf in different areas. Maybe we'll do that one. That might be good. Some purple leaves. Let's see how that goes. That's fun. I think it's because there's too many symmetrical things on it, but you know, I'm thinking maybe some book page will look good on it. So let's try that. Oh, we could try some black splatters too. Let's do that. Try some black splatters. We've got some splatters in here. Okay. I think I'm going to rip up some book page and see what it looks like. Put these away really quick. Some book page. Might be kind of fun to add just some book page on there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just add some book page. in random places just to give it some interest. Different textures. There we go. I'm going to round the corners. I don't mind that. Got some stuff in here. I could collage on top. Got some tickets. Could add a ticket right there. Yeah, let's do that. That would be fun. And at least we've used another one of our snippets, and I only have one left I can use for some future journal. So we'll add that. Add this flower. This ticket. That's fun. Okay, let's put this in our journal. We're on the home stretch with this. This goes in the back here. That's cute. And now I just need a closure, and so I could do this as a closure. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm just going to do a tie around here just to get my length that I might need for tying. And I like to leave a little bit of extra room for more filling of the journal. This is probably good right there. Tie it up. And there's our journal finished. Let's see, we have just a few minutes. We could do a quick flip through. Let me see if I can pull it back a little bit. All right. So we've got this journal. I'm happy with how that turned out. The journal card, this. Then we have our cards in here. We have some writing space. Our flip. With our tag in here. Then we have this flip with this tag. These beautiful pages. These pockets here with these journal cards and tag. This page flips. Little tag there. This pocket flips up. For journaling space, there's a tag in here, tag in there. It's always good to do a final look through when you think you are finished. Then we've got our journal tags in there. And then we have this one and that. And that is, one last thing I need to do. I need to sign it. I have a purple pen here, so I will sign it. So I will sign my name here. Put the year. I'll get my copyright stamping up because I did use products in here, and I'll stamp that in there. And there it is. And that way my friend can see that I've signed my journal. Okay, turn it around. Tie it up. There are lots of ways you can do closures. This is the one I use most of the time. Sometimes I put rivets in the cover and tie them that way. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And there's our finished journal. All right, so I hope you were inspired. If you made one with me, you had some fun. Thank you for going along with me on the journal, on this journey of making a journal with Stampin' Up! Products. And I will catch you on the next one.